What's up, guys? I'm Lauren with Goats and Hose Family Farm. This is Creed. Creed, you want to say hi? Hi. We are going to be putting our vegetables in the garden today. So this is going to be the third video, I believe, in our garden series, second or third. And so I figured I'd take you guys along with us as we get our stuff ready and put them in the ground. Also, Dustin is mowing, so if you hear that in the background, that's what it is. So. All right, so we have all of our plants that Kaiser and Creed helped us plant. We've got our tomatoes and our broccoli and our okra and cucumbers, and we've got our sunflowers over there in the cups, and we got parsley over there. So all these are gonna go into the ground, into the garden. So we're gonna take our wagon, so I don't have to carry these down to the garden area. We're gonna take our wagon and we're gonna walk it down the driveway to get our extra steps in for the day. Bring the wagon right over here, please and thank you. Okay, I'm gonna empty that out because it kind of stinks. Y'all hear me humming on the microphone because I talk to myself a lot. That's what I do. So if you ever hear that, sorry. All right. We've got our tags so I can know what I planted and where they're at. Now we're gonna go over here to the shop and I'm gonna get all of my garden tools and see if I can find my knee pad so I don't have to be kneeling down in the dirt the whole time. But if I have to, it's okay. I'd rather have that. Hi, Brad Eyes, I know. Okay, let's look and see what we've got. I know I put those shovels somewhere. There they are. I need those. Well, I can't find my knee pad anywhere, but got the shovels and that should be all that I need. So, all right, let's get this into the wagon. So I have all of my plants here. I have some Calabrese broccoli. My grandma grew all of these. This should show you what seasoned gardeners look like because I grew these and started getting them hardened on the porch or weathered, however you want to put it. But you want to, that whole process consists of planting your seeds and then putting them outside. That way, whenever you, they kind of get used to the air and the wind and the sunshine and everything else. If you don't do that, then whenever you put them in the ground, then they can go into shock per se, and it could kill your plants. So, but these have been outside the entire time. So I think I'm probably gonna do that next year. I will probably just plant my seeds and put them outside. If it freezes, of course, I will bring them inside. But you can see a few of my plants did really well. They're doing great. But like these are some tomato plants that are kind of struggling a little bit. So it's all about trial and error. Not all of us are pros. And you just have to have the confidence to get out and just do it and learn. The best way that I've been told about gardening or anything on the farm is just get out and do it. That's the best way that you learn. So you just have to have confidence and kind of faith in yourself that you can do it. And if you mess up, it's okay. I mean, you can always fix it. You could always get more plants. You can get more seeds and start over. It's okay. It's all a learning experience. And then yet next year, you'll be able to do what you've learned. You can fix it. So Creed's coming back from the house with my plastic container that goes on this. It's got my map on there so I can see what plants are what. So kind of waiting for him to come back. So I was just going to chat with you guys while I was doing that. So he's almost back now. So like I said, I've got tags for the ground to go in. And I had this labeled. I don't know where that card just went. It's over there. One thing I have learned, it is not a very fun time whenever you plant things in the ground and you don't know what they are until they start producing and you're like, oh, those are cucumbers. Great, I'm glad I had to wait 3 months for that to produce to see what they were. So In our other episode, you saw how we had, this whole thing was a dome in a sense, a biodome. This is the map that we used to label all of our plants. So right now I'm going to make one for, these are my watermelon. Right here, this row is my watermelon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one tag for my watermelon, and I'm just gonna put it at the end of the row that I plant out there. So, sorry guys, I got a hair in my face. Long hair problems, I guess. So, okay. I understand that watermelon is one word, but I had to space it out because I wrote too big, so it's fine. See, we're all learning lessons. Hopefully the next one will be better. So, all right, there's watermelon. Now we gotta do squash. I think I got everything. Now we just need to organize where we're gonna put everything. Usually I draw a spreadsheet on how I want to plant everything, and really I've just found out, or I've just learned with I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 years now. It really doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, there are some things that you don't want to put next to each other, but I don't really have any of those things that are gonna really affect one or the other. I'll probably put my cantaloupe and my squash and my cucumbers in different areas just because those are the type of vegetables and fruits and my watermelon, that they take a lot of water, so I don't want them stealing water from the other one. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with those yet. So I'm going to pull the cantaloupes out, the squash out, the watermelon, and the cucumber. So let's go walk out the garden and see where we're going to put it. These gnats are bad, huh? If you see us swatting, it's because there's a lot of gnats down here. All right. All right, so let's see how many we've got of each. So of the beefsteak tomatoes, let's turn this way so everybody can see us. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beefsteak, no, 6 beefsteak tomatoes. So let's do then I've got 4 of everything else. Our okra back here. Here, Creed. All right. Put the okra sign right. Let's do right here. Yep, push it down in there. Okay. Now let's do the tomatoes. So let's put them at about right here. Make sure they're in a straight line, okay? So about right there. Yep. And we'll do about, so I want to make sure we've got enough room to walk in between them. So we might scoot that one down a little bit. Huh? Yeah, I've got my mic on, they can hear me. Okay, cherry tomatoes, about right here. Okay, and then bush steak, let's do about right here. Go right there. There you go. Yep. And then let's do our broccoli right there. Let's do our green beans right here. Switch it around. There you go. Yep. And we'll do our cilantro right here. Yeah, we will. Cilantro. And then let's do our squash. Let's do that down here. Right about here. They're yellow, and me and Daddy eat them fried most of the time.
So like these cucumbers.
Huh?
So like these cucumbers, but they end like with a little spout.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna plant our cucumbers down here. That way, because they'll vine, so we can train them to go up the fence. Okay? So we're gonna put these right here in this corner, right here.
Yeah, but
It's a little dry.
that one?
What? It's okay. Because they're gonna grow on the fence. So whenever you're planting squash or anything, you want to at least go down in the ground as big as your pod or whatever you are planting. I don't know if you can see this right now because I'm a little far away, but you can see the roots kind of sticking out of there. So you only want to dig a hole as big as what your previous pot was. That way it doesn't kind of send it into shock. So.
Mama, is it okay if swap? I'll help you and Creed mows.
No.
Well, he can.
By himself?
Yeah. It's a cleared out area. I mowed it. I made it for him.
Oh, Lord. He's going to let Creed mow. Makes me kind of nervous.
He did good around the neck corner. He just missed that big old spot right there.
All right. And when you're gardening, your hands will get dirty, so prepare yourself for that. So whenever you have these 4x4s is what I call them, if you'll just manipulate the bottom of it, kind of pinch it, and whenever you pinch it, it will loosen that up, and it should fall straight into your hand like that. And you can see the roots on the bottom of it. The whole thing goes in the ground. Very simple. And it's okay if they break apart, it's alright, it's all going in the same place. sprouted yet. And this one hasn't sprouted yet either. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these. We're just going to hope for the best. So if anything, if those seeds don't take off, then what I'll do is I'll just get some green bean seeds and I'll just plant them straight into the ground if I have to. Trial and error. So, but later on, as these get bigger, for water and it floats to the ground, and I don't have to worry about leaf rot or anything like that in the summertime. Or when it gets real hot, it'll scorch the leaves because they're wet and it just kind of sunburns them. So we just do this instead. Common sense, or not common sense, but it's not as hard as you think it would be. Well, that is it for today. We are going to be putting this into the ground. If you guys have any other questions, if you have any comments, concerns, likes, comments, anything, be sure that you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and also that notification bell so you can know whenever we post our videos. Also, you should probably have 2 links on the screen right now. It'll give you another video in our playlist, and it'll also give you the subscribe button. We also have a watermark at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You can also click that to subscribe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we're so excited. We love every single one of you guys, and we are so thankful for you guys being along for our journey. So we'll see you later.